Hello students, wish you all happy and healthy day to you. Students, this is the revision video part 1 of chapter 1 for both class 9 and 10. In this video, I shall explain the term communication and the first method of communication, that is the verbal communication. Students, as we have already learnt the meaning of communication and its modes in the last few videos, during the regular chapter through e-learning system was being conducted. So now, as we know, the communication basically the way of connecting with the people through the different sources such as television, newspaper, ordering household items on e-market, emails, SMS, chatting, video conferencing, and so on. So, communication is nothing but only a way to share our ideas, views, and thoughts among the people. When we communicate with a person, we convey the information in 3 different ways. The first verbal, second non-verbal, and third one is visual. So here we only have to explain about the verbal communication. In verbal communication, our thoughts or ideas or views are conveyed using spoken words or as a piece of writing. When we use spoken words to deliver our message, then the communication is termed as oral communication, such as face-to-face talking, a speech, telephonic talking, video calling, radio, television, etc. And when we use written or printed information to deliver our messages, to deliver our informations, then it is called written communication, such as letters, emails, SMS, memos, reports, and so on. Now I have to know what is the advantage of oral communication. The first advantage of oral communication is instant feedback. Students, as you know, feedback means the reactions come out from the receivers. So, in the verbal communication, basically in the oral communication, we get the instant feedback. Means the reaction will instantly come out from the receiver. Second one is easily clarification. It means if there is any confusion in our communicating matters, then it could be easily clarified. Third one, time saving. It saves our time because it is very fast process of communication. And the fourth one is information is mostly reliable. Why? Because in the same time we read the facial expression also of the people. So we can easily understand that the person is speaking correctly or incorrectly. Next one is the disadvantage of the oral communication. First disadvantage, less time to think about the matters of communication. Second, maybe the chance of arguments because quick reaction is given. So it may also be the chance of an argument. Now I have to know about the advantages of the written communication. First, sufficient time is to frame the message. Second, messages can be edited and revised many times until until it is sent to the receiver. Third one, the messages can be recorded for the future use. It can be kept for the future use. And the fourth one, receivers have sufficient time to think about before giving the reaction. They will have time is to think about the messages delivered to them. Now next one I have to know about the disadvantage. So following are the disadvantages of the written communication. We do not get the quick feedback because first we write, then we deliver. After that, they will read the messages. After the feedback will come out. So we do not get the quick feedback. Second, it is time-consuming process. Time-consuming process because the total communicating system will take many more time is to frame the message, to deliver the message, is to get the instant feedback. So this completely will be a time consuming process. And now third one is the meaning of a message is totally depends on the receiver's thinking. So these all are the disadvantages of the written communication. And after that, this video is completed. So we'll meet you again in the next video, next revision video. And now you all have to go through the video and understand, or have any problems will ask me. Thank you.